then I'm gonna put this countdown thing on for 1 second. I'll be right back, everybody. All right, let's get started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, like I was saying previously, today is earnings day. Okay, today is earnings day. Today, I know most people in our program, they're probably going to put a couple dollars down on Tesla, a couple dollars down on Netflix potentially, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Everybody, this is strictly a guess. There's no right or wrong, so only invest what you're willing to lose. If you're not willing to lose anything, do not invest anything. There's no right or wrong. There's no type of technical analysis. There's no type of, okay, let me do this and this may happen. Let me do this, this may happen. No, everything is strictly a guess. Okay, strictly a guess. All right. So if it goes up, congratulations. You want it to go up and stay up, I mean you made money. If you're in a call, if you're in a put, it goes down and stays down, congratulations, you made money. All right. But if it does this, go up, come down, 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 okay, you're not going to make any money. You're going to lose money. All right. So everything has to happen perfectly for it to happen. All right. So once again, the big boys are Netflix and Tesla. I do like Tesla. I do like Netflix. I'm actually liking Netflix more than I'm liking Tesla right now. The reason being is I believe Netflix has been working on making themselves a better company and generating more revenue with stopping the share from the what is it called, the sharing on Netflix. So you know how on Netflix most of you guys on here probably been stealing Netflix just like me, right? I've been stealing Netflix about 15 years. My partner, I'm on his account. Now you can't do that anymore. If you on somebody else's Netflix account, it's no longer going to allow you to watch it. So I feel like that's going to make the company blow up as far as like revenue is going to increase. Because if you think about if one person was sharing with four people, and each person, one out of those four people open up their own account, now you got that much more money coming in, and they dropped their lowest price as well, so they're only having these higher prices, which is good. Baptism said, Chris, I just got out of a Bank of America call up 120%. All praise to the Most High. Bro, I'm glad I took the course. Blessings. All praise to the Most High, brother. Congratulations, everybody. Put CYC in the chat for baptism. Put CYC in the chat. He made 120% return on his investment on Bank of America. That's crazy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Put CYC in the chat for him on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube and in the chat. All right. So let's keep going. I want to pull up the market now. Let's pull up the market. Now with Tesla, I like Tesla, but I'm afraid of Tesla. Just being honest with you. I like Tesla, but I'm afraid of Tesla at the exact same time. And the reason why I'm afraid of Tesla, I don't know. I don't know. I normally buy puts on everything. Like I normally just buy puts on everything when it comes to earnings seasons, right? But yep. So I normally just buy puts on everything when it comes to earnings seasons. It's earnings season, but I think at this moment, uh I like Netflix calls, and I'm stuck on I'm truly stuck on yeah, I'm stuck on Tesla right now. I don't know. I do not know right now with Tesla. I'm afraid of it, right? I'm afraid of it. But the thing about it is this: you put a small amount of income, small amount of money on it. Don't invest a lot of money, and you're gonna be good to go. Okay, only invest what you are willing to lose. Also, if you're on, if you're on, if you're on YouTube, share this link out. If you're on Zoom, do not share this link out. I shared it out enough. All right. So if you're on YouTube, share this link out with five people. Okay, share it out with five people. And I always tell people when you start making money, you want other people to make money as well. What kind of contract do you get when you're playing earnings? Let's take a look at it, Miss Rhonda. Let's take a look at it, everybody. All right. So before we get this day, mate, this might be a different type of day, right? Might be a different type of day. Let's first start off by looking at this earning things, and then we'll go into some trading in the market. I'll probably hang around to about 11:30, sometime around that time frame. Uh, Hang around like 11:30. I know we got started later than usual, but it's all good. Mr. Allen B. Thorne, what's going on, brother? How you doing? And since I do have everybody on here right now, let's go ahead and do one thing that we always do, just to make the day go a little bit better. You know how we do it. Everybody, on three, I'm gonna take you off mute and let's go on three. Okay, everybody, one, two, three, let's go, let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. We had to do it, right? We had to do it just because he was all on here. Okay, we had to do it. It's like a small family reunion. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's jump into it. Let me put this market up. Pull the market up, and we have boom back to. I got $300 call on Tesla. It's up 20% at the money. Good stuff. Chris, is it okay to leave long term trade? Leave a long term trade going overnight. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you have a long term trade in, and say the market does, and you in calls, and the market does fall down, you're still okay. The reason why you're okay because you have it's a long term trade, right? So once it bounced back, of course, once it bounced back, you're gonna be right back where you're supposed to be. So no worries about that. All right. So where are we? Let's share my screen and let's look at some of these contracts on Tesla. If you're in our coaching program and you're on right now, if you're looking at getting into earning plays, what what are you looking at right now? What strike price are you looking at? Which expiration date? All that good stuff. What you looking at? Also, y'all, Alan B. Thorne, he has a book that's coming out very, very, very soon, right? I think the book is coming out very soon, Alan. If not, correct me if I'm wrong. But he has a book that's coming out very soon. I would highly recommend everybody get that book that he has coming out. Hi, Chris. I took your course in February. Still stuck. What's the best lot sizes for beginners? Whatever your mm, So it depends on what you're trading, right? So say for example, if you got $1,000 in, you may want to do 33%, 33%, 33%, right? I do tell people like focus on 33% of your balance if you get into a trade. That works out pretty good for you. But the main thing is just making sure you're practicing risk management with your setting your stop losses and all that good stuff. Okay, that's the main thing. I tell people all the time, it's not about making money. It's not about making money. It's about not losing all of your money. That's what's going to keep you in the game. All right. Okay, so everybody, can you guys see my screen right now? I think you can see my screen on Zoom. You can. Let me get you right on YouTube. You should be able to see my screen on YouTube as well. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's take a look here at, let's go with Tesla first. All right. I'm so mad at myself. I purchased a Tesla call maybe about 2 weeks ago. Bought it out for like 100 days expiration date. I got shook out. I got scared and I sold it, right? Somewhere down here. It went down to like 270 or 270. Yeah, 270 something, right? And now it's at 298. I had a great delta. I probably made about $20,000 so far off of Tesla. If I just would have stayed into my trade and been patient, right? But I got ants. It's all good. What platform are you using to trade? No, you good, Deontay. This is Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. Okay, TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim. And Tesla. Let's take a look at Tesla. All right, if Tesla hit their earnings, everyone. If Tesla hit their earnings, everyone, this is what's potentially going to happen. I believe Tesla can go up to about 350. Like almost like a $50 jump. Okay. The reason why I believe Tesla can possibly go to 350 is because of this. Tesla has an army behind it. And when the Tesla army is awakened, they stomp and they march and they beat to the sound of one drum, and that drum is to the moon. Okay, that drum is literally to the moon. Okay, right now, we are expecting Tesla to hit their earnings per share and hit their revenue for the most part. Okay, two things that can be weird. Well, one thing that can be weary about the revenue, they could potentially miss their revenue. And the reason why they could potentially miss their revenue is because they had a lot of credits on their vehicles that they sold this year. Okay, so they sold enough vehicles. They met their quarterly earnings, not quarterly earnings, but their sale goal, whatever it's called. They met that goal, right? But they had a lot of discounts on those cars that they sold. Now, since they had a lot of discounts on the cars they sold, ultimately what that's going to do is it's going to bring down what? It's going to bring down the revenue that was generated because they had a lot of credits, a lot of discounts sold in those cars. So it's a possibility that they meet their earnings per share. Okay? They meet their earnings per share, but they miss their revenue. If they hit their earnings per share but miss their revenue, the market is not going to react positive to that. The market is going to ultimately react negative to it because they hit and miss. They didn't hit, they hit and miss. Okay? If that happens, the market will probably push down, then eventually work itself back up. But if you're in an earnings play and it pushes down, that's not going to help you out at all if it pushes right back up. Okay, so that's something I'm wary of as far as Tesla. Okay, but as you can see, Tesla is really, truly, and honestly ready to take off. And I'm beating myself up right now. I'm probably missing out on $25,000 right now, all because I got out a week ago out of my Tesla call for no reason whatsoever. Got out for no reason whatsoever. I got in at 270 something, 273, 274, and now it's at 298. That's a $20 push up. That's probably about the kind of delta I had. I'm probably looking at $20,000. Got to be more careful, Jack. Got to be more careful. Okay, now let's keep going. Before I go into a depression because I not lost that money, but missed out on all that money. Okay. All right. So let's look at these contracts with Tesla. Also, when it comes to earning plays, when it comes to earnings, what happens is Tesla, or not all Tesla, but every stock, the price of the stock goes bananas. It goes up. So something that may have been $2 in the past is probably going for like $6, $7. Okay. So if we look right here on July 28th, you can get into these, you can get into Tesla earnings. Say, for example, I said I think Tesla can go to 350. If I come to a 350 strike price, not bad, right? $2, right? $2.38. I can get into a Tesla call. Okay, not bad at all. $2.39. So if I buy one of these contracts, I can spend $239. Okay, $239. Not bad at all. Okay, honestly, not bad. Okay, not bad at all, actually. All right. If I want to go even lower, that's a 13-cent delta. All right. If I go lower, if I want a 10-cent delta, I can get one at 187. That's a 357 strike price. Okay. So that's not bad. That's a nice one to look at, 350 strike price. Okay. We move up a little bit higher. This 320 strike price is $6.60. Okay. And this is for July 28th expiration date. July's next Friday. Not this Friday, but next Friday expiration date. Okay. To the put side, if you focus on the exact same expiration date, if we come down here, this is 265, 275, 265. Let's do 260. You can get a 260 contract for $1.78 with a 10-cent delta, which is not bad. The 13-cent delta is 240. 240. Okay, 240 for that. All right. So granted, think about this. If you purchase one contract of Tesla, you spend like $200 on it, right? And it goes up to $350 on the call side, that $200 probably would turn into a couple $1,000, potentially a couple $1,000. All right? A couple $1,000, not bad. If it goes to that 350 mark, okay? And probably a tad bit higher than 350, which is not bad. All right. Like I tell you, with earnings, if you put $200 in, be prepared to lose the entire $200 as soon as the market as soon as 4 o'clock hit, 401 hit. Be prepared to lose that whole thing if it goes the opposite direction you want it to go. All right. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. All right. Now, Netflix is probably a little bit more expensive. Take a look at Netflix. If we look at Netflix and we use the expiration date of July 28th still, and we come down here for calls, and let's see, right now Netflix is at $478. Let's see if we think Netflix may go up $100, right? Which it can. It definitely can. $285, not bad at all. $285, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I might buy something around here. This 550 I like. This 580 I like as well right here. That's not bad at all. Not mad at it. Okay, so $280, about $300, everybody. $300 on that earnings play. If you buy one contract, that's $300. Not bad at all. Okay, so what's gonna happen is this. At 4 o'clock, 401, 402, you're gonna see a big candlestick go up or a big candlestick goes down. If you're in calls, you want to see a big candlestick go up and you want to see it stay up. Okay, you want to see it stay up. If you're in puts, you want to see a big red candlestick go down and you want to see it stay down. Okay, you want to see it stay down for the rest of the day. The next morning you wake up, you want to see it stay down the next morning as well. And let me kind of give you an idea what you wanted to see. Last time when the video hit earnings and it went bananas, crazy. NVDA. When I say it went crazy, it went crazy. Go back to the date. I might be able to go back to right here. Right here. Okay. This is what happened. They had earnings. The stock went from $2.99 all the way to $3.71, then up to $3.94. And for the rest of the day, this is happening after hours. Then for the rest of the day, it stayed right around here and even went up more to like 400. Okay, that's what you want to see happen. You want to see it go up and stay up. We don't want to see it go up and then push down. We want to see it go up and stay up. If it goes up and stay up, you're making a whole lot of money when you wake up in the morning. Okay, you'll have a nice return on your investment. That's what we want to see. Oh, yeah, Nicole, we have these meetings every Wednesday for the most part. Every Wednesday we have these meetings on my YouTube channel. Okay, on my YouTube channel every almost every Wednesday. Sometimes some Wednesdays I have some things to do, so I don't do it. But for the most part, at least I do 2 to 3 times a month. Okay, 2 to 3 times a month. All right. So let's actually look at the market right now. Let's see if we're gonna get into some trades right now. Okay, let's go to SPY. Let's look at SPY right now. Boom, boom, boom. The 15-minute time frame. All right. Anybody have the pivots? Anyone have the pivots that's in the program? Anybody have the pivots? If you have the pivots, take yourself off mute, please, and throw them at me. If not, I can pull them up my other screen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who is that? That's Miss Hogan. How you doing? All right, fire away. 453.03. 40. Say it one more time. What's S1? Okay. 448.22. Okay. All right, there right now. Okay. Thank you, Miss Hogan. All right. So everybody, once again, what are pivots? If you're new, what are pivots? Pivots are calculated areas based off of the previous day high, the previous day low, and the previous day close. Okay. These are areas that the stock could potentially go to. Okay. Places that the stock could potentially go to. And if it goes to the pivot point, that means this is a strong level of support or a strong level of resistance. Right now, the pivot will act as a strong level of support because the candlesticks and the stock price is above the pivot. I made the pivot this orange one. Okay. The resistance 1 and resistance 2 are the two levels. Once the stock goes from the pivot point, it can go from the pivot point like it did right here. The pivot point like it did right here, all the way up to this R1. As you can see it, once it hit this R1, it's kind of just sitting there right now trying to break through. If it breaks this R1, it could potentially go up to the R2. Those are resistance levels for us. Okay. If we go down here to the bottom, to the support, these are support levels. If we break through this this pivot right here, we know we see a potential next area of a stop is right here, support 1. Another level is support 2. That's kind of how we break it down. That's what we're looking for. Are we in a supply zone on SPY? Yes, we are in a supply zone. We're in a 1-week supply zone. 1 second. How can I have a question on Instagram? Not Instagram. Can you please show us how to set up your active trader? Lee, have you taken one of the courses, Lee? Did you take the Mastermind, Lee? Ms. Rose, well, Quintez Rose, how do you get into your classes? We have our Airbnb and stock option challenge coming up August 14th. August 14th. You can actually register for that in the link is in the in the description box. Okay, the link is in the description box. And I can post it right here as well. Yeah, just look in my description box on this video and you will see that link. Okay. And in that, and we're going to show you how to do Airbnb and stock options. Jay Dinkins is going to show you about Airbnb, and I'm going to show you about stock options. So right now on SPY, take a look at SPY. We have, first of all, we have a beautiful trend line on the 1 year, 1 day. But besides that, we are at a 1 week supply zone, and that 1 week supply zone goes from 450 all the way to 462. 450 to 462. So on a 1 week time frame, if we look at the 1 week time frame, we have a supply zone from 450 to 462. And we call our supply zones Mary J. Blige. Why do we call it Mary J. Blige? Once again, like Mary J. got a song, I'm going down, right? I'm going down. That's what Mary J. Blige means for us. That means we're in the area that the stock market can potentially drop down. Okay, that's what that means for us. As far as so that's the big supply zone that we're currently at. All right. Also, we're at the top of our trend line box as well. Let me show you guys that right quick on my trading view, which is scary. That's why right now I'm not buying calls at all on I'm not buying calls on anything at the moment, just to be honest with you. I'm being patient because I know we just like we ran. And I say we ran, we've been running, running, running. I'm being patient and waiting for that opportunity to enter in on some long term trades. But when I say I'm not buying calls, I'm not buying any long term calls. Now, I'm still day trading and doing all that stuff, but I'm not buying anything long term until we get a better position. Right now, I feel like we're overextended. I believe we're overbought, and I believe that we will have a nice pullback coming up fairly soon. And when we have that nice pullback, I believe the market is going to give us an opportunity to get into the stock market, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. And then we're going to, from that pullback, we're going to run up to that 500 spot. Just my thoughts. Like Jay-Z said, just my thoughts, people. Just my thoughts. Kelvin Davis, hi Chris, bought your program about a year ago. I'm just now getting to it. Has anything changed so I can just follow through the course? It depends, Kelvin. Which program did you buy? Did you buy the 3-day course or did you buy the challenge or the mastermind? Because we're always adapting to the market. So yes, I'm sure some things have changed. I would advise you taking the mastermind if that's something that you want to. It's something that you're thinking about. And I'm pulling up my other thing right now, but it's signing. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, this is what I want to show you. All right. Take a look here. All right here on my screen, this is TradingView. Okay, I utilize TradingView as well to do a lot of my technical analysis, and you'll learn about this in the program. But take a look right here. This is a trend line. This is a 1 year, 1 day trend line that started October 2022, everybody. October 2022, this trend line started. And as you can see, when we come to this trend line right here, the trend line started right here. We came and hit the trend line right here. We bounced off of it, went up, came back to it, boom, bounced off it, went up, came back to it, boom, hit it, bounced up, came back, hit it again. This time when we hit it, we bounced up and we went crazy. Boom, went crazy. Came back down some, went back up and went crazy. And as you can see to the upside, we go up here, push down some, come up here to the top, push down some, come up here to the top, push down some, come up here to the top, push down some, and now we're working our way all the way back up here to the top. Okay? We're working our way back up to the top. This is why I say that I believe that we are going to do what? We're going to have a nice, strong pullback down towards here. Okay? We're going to have a nice pullback. That does not mean the market is about to crash. People, you may hear in the news, hey, the market just went down for the fourth consecutive day. The market has took a loss for the fifth consecutive day. This is a market crash, Everybody, when you start hearing that, yes, the stop loss tutorial is in there. It's in your one pager. It's in your one page where you see the stop loss tutorial. Okay, people are gonna be saying, "Hey, there's a pullback, a strong pullback, a strong pullback, a strong pullback, a strong pullback. The market is crashing." When you hear people start saying the market is crashing, that's the opportunity for you to get ready to start buying in. As soon as that stock get close to this orange line right here, I'm going to unload the bank, and I'm going buying in, looking for that next move back up here to that 480 and beyond. Okay, that's what I'm waiting for to actually get in more long-term plays. Okay, we call it TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. The move has already happened. The move happened right here in May. It happened right here, May, the beginning of June, end of May, beginning of June, when that major push up happened. That move has already happened, and you have missed that boat already. That boat has sailed. Okay, in my personal opinion, that boat on SPY has sailed. We now will possibly get consolidation, pullback, consolidation, pullback, small little pullback, probably about a $15, $20 pullback on SPY. Right now we're at 454. I believe we can go back probably to like a 440 or a 445. I mean 440, 430, 435. A nice little pullback there. When this stock gets back to this trend line, everybody get ready to buy in, because the next move is going to be a great one. Going into the last 5-6 months of the year, we should have a nice push up. Okay, y'all with me? If y'all with me, that makes sense. Put CYC in the chat if you with me. If you with me, put CYC in the chat. If you with me, put CYC in the chat. All right, let me go back to share my screen. Okay. So that's trading view. But as far as day trading, yes, I'm still doing my day trades and all that good stuff. I'm just waiting for a great opportunity to get into the stock market, a better opportunity to get into the stock market for this push up. Okay. So right now, SPY. Yes, we are in a 1 week supply zone. So just be careful. Be careful. That's why I'm being very, very hesitant on buying calls. And it has bit me in the butt, especially yesterday it did. But it's okay. It's okay. All right. Let's take a look at everything else. So what I'm looking for right now, just to let you know, as far as a play, I'm looking to see if the stock is going to push back down to this pivot. Okay, I want to see if the stock is going to push back down to this pivot. If it pushes back down to this pivot, I'm gonna look for the price action. If it breaks this pivot, we could potentially go down to this S1. If we bounce off this pivot, we can come right back up to that R1, and it'd be a nice opportunity for a small scalp. Okay, might be a nice opportunity for a small scalp on SPY. Okay, nice scalp on SPY. If y'all have any questions on YouTube or in the chat, just let me know. Because it's really going to be like a slow day for me when it comes to trading, because I'm really going to focus heavily on earnings and which play I'm going to play on earnings, because I'm probably going to go a little bit heavy. Right now, I say I'm going to go heavy, but when it comes to push the button, I might get scared and go light. I might get scared and go light, but we'll see. Hello, Chris. What platform are you using? I'm using Thinkorswim platform. Thinkorswim platform. Yeah, we're recession is not happening. We're not happy. A recession is definitely not probably happening. Even I think Wells Fargo, or was it Wells Fargo or Chase? They stated that normally when everything is kind of how it is, a recession is going to take place, but things are probably different this time. I don't see a recession happening, honestly. I don't see it happening. Yeah, Brendan. So the next mastermind we have. So keep in mind what you guys know the difference of my courses. Okay, the mastermind breaks down everything you possibly need to know as far as trading stock options. Okay, that's the mastermind. All right. My challenges, so the Airbnb and stock option challenge, we don't go over everything as far as stock options. We go over the foundational pieces, and we're going over Airbnb as well. Okay, so we're going over stock options and Airbnb. But my mastermind and the next mastermind is in October. That's when we go over everything you need to know. Granted, if you do take the challenge, you will get. If you do take the challenge, the Airbnb challenge, you can take the mastermind as well if that's something that you want to do. Okay. Can you explain the difference from the one? Can you explain the definition of a 1 hour supply zone, please? Yeah. So the 1 hour supply zone is on the 1 hour time frame. Okay. So right here on my screen, you see how I have the 15-minute time frame up. I have the 1 hour right here. I can go to the 4 hour time, the 4 hour right there. They're different time frames. So the 1 hour time frame basically means each candlestick represents 1 hour of buying and selling. So a 1 hour supply zone represents uh where represents this is a supply zone on the 1 hour time frame where there were heavy sellers at. Okay, there's a lot of selling pressure and there was a lot of selling going on in this particular zone. So right here, this is the 1 week zone. Okay, 1 week zone meaning for this week, for the 1 week time frame, from that area of 450 to 462, there was heavy selling pressure on the 1 week time frame. Okay, 1 week time frame. What I like to do is I like to utilize the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame when it comes to identifying supply and demand zones. And if I'm day trading, I like to look at the 15-minute time frame as well. Okay, you can make some great entries off a 15-minute demand zone and a 15-minute supply zone. Okay, especially when you identify if we're in an upward trend or a downward trend. Is it best? Hold on a second. Questions coming kind of fast. Is it best to buy far out the money when buying long term? Great answer, Agram. Agram's he's in our year-long coaching program. On a budget further out, the money allows you to buy more contract to achieve similar outcomes, but at a cheaper price. Exactly, Agram. Great answer, brother. Great answer. Great answer. So yes, Sasha Hannah, what Agram just said to you, that's exactly the same thing. I would say the exact same thing that he said. Great response, bro. What time frame you entering on? So I enter when I'm day trading. I'm looking at the 1 hour, the 15-minute, and the 5 minute. I enter off of the 15-minute. When I'm scalping, I enter off of the 5 minute, but I'm looking at the 15-minute, the 5 minute, and the 1 minute, but I enter on the 5 minute. When I'm doing a swing trade, I focus on the 1 year, 1 day, and I focus on the 4 hour time frame for the most part. Okay. Great questions, everybody. Keep bringing the questions. Yep, consolidation sucks. We don't want to be in consolidation unless we long term for the most part. But short term, when you got a short term contract and you in consolidation, the only thing it's gonna do is just eat up your contract. So that's why when I see consolidation, I put it inside of a box. And when I put that consolidation inside of a box, it gives me a signal. It gives me some more indication on when to get out of it. When placing a swing trade, do you do day or good to close? Depends if you're gonna. It depends if you're going to do have a stop loss. If you're gonna have a stop loss, do GTC, good to cancel, right? If you're not gonna do a stop loss, you can do a day trade. But if you want to get into a swing trade at a certain level, say you want to get in, get it on a swing trade when SPY hits 440 or 440, right? And you want to just stay there forever until it hits it, then you want to do GTC. I've been paper trading pretty successfully, but I cannot identify exactly what price I'm buying the calls and puts. Any suggestions? So you're saying you can identify where you're buying the actual calls and puts from a standpoint of the stock price or the contract price? Let me know, and I can kind of elaborate from there. Do you use VWAP, and how do you use it? I do not use VWAP. I do not use the VWAP. It's data inside. It's data inside your loss. It's data inside your loss. It's data inside your loss. Okay, that's the statement. Can you show us how to set up Active Trader, Lee? So Active Trader, if you've taken a course already, it's inside of your day one, not day one, but one of your one pagers. It'll take too much time for me to show you how to set it up right now, though. Sorry about that. So all the recession indicators are wrong then. No, the recession indicate. Well, listen, this is the first thing I thought about it, right? I'm not the person. I'm not the person to say if we're going to be in a recession or not. So I'm not saying disregard the recession indicators. What I'm telling you is things are different now. Things are totally different than they were pre-COVID. Okay, so right now you have to understand the market is starting to understand a new trader. Traders before COVID and traders after COVID are totally different. You had a new wave of traders come in, which is not a bad thing. It's not a great thing either, because different things happen and it can manipulate. Things can be manipulated. But you have new traders that's coming in who don't focus heavily on, are we in a recession? This recession talk that we've been hearing for the past year and a half has been around so long that people are truly tired of hearing about a recession. The last time we was in a recession, the stock market still went up. When the indicators say, hey, we're in a recession, the stock market still went up. It went down a little bit, consolidated, and went straight back up. Okay? So I'm not saying we ignore the indicators, because if the indicators say we're in a recession, hey, we're in a recession. But the question is, what you want to know, if we're in a recession, will the stock market still go up, or will the stock market consolidate, or the stock market goes down? Personally, I could care less if it goes up or down, because I'm going to make money regardless, because I trade stock options. But I believe even if we hit a recession, the stock market is still going to go up. Can we download the... Yes, Brandon, you should be able to download the OCO calculator from the portal. If you cannot, just send me an email to admin@iwantknowledge.com. 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 I believe we have a soft landing. If anything, we roll it. If we in a rolling recession, because only 7 companies carry the S&P. So I think it's gonna. I don't think the recession is more so fear talk now, because a lot of people don't like right now. Even with inflation, the talk on inflation has already subsided as well for the most part. We may still receive some negative inflation reports. The market may react negative to it for a couple minutes, a couple seconds, and then after that, boom, market shoots right back up, and it's going to keep doing what it's going to do. Once, like I said, on this pullback, it's going to be a perfect opportunity to start creating some better positions for yourself. All right, so the market kind of came down here some, but it didn't come down to the it did not come down to the pivot, so we kind of just sitting here watching. Personally, I honestly do not think I'm gonna make any major trades until we hit look, Netflix went straight down, right? It fell down. Watch this. Netflix went down and then pushed back up. This is gonna be a coaching opportunity. Let me give you guys a coaching opportunity right quick. This is a coaching thing right here. Take a look at this. Take a look at this, everybody. Let me give y'all some coaching right quick. If you want me to give you some coaching, put a 1 in the chat right quick. If you want me to give you some coaching, put a 1 in the chat. Right now, I'm going to give you a little bit of coaching that's going to show you. So it's going to show, like, the more and more and more you start looking at this market, you're going to start identifying these small little nuances, right? You're going to start identifying these small little nuances. And these small nuances are going to be crazy, okay? It's going to be crazy, all right? So take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. This is Netflix, okay? So on Netflix right now, I want to show you something. If you look at Netflix, Netflix opened up, we had decision making time, all that good stuff, and boom, we fell down. Fell down, and then we bounced up off of the fall down, and we came back up right here. Okay. So, first thing first is this. When you see this push down, right, that we have right here, and it bounced and went back up, everyone should be drawing right here a level of support. Boom. Okay. Everyone should be drawing a level of support. First reason why you should be drawing this as a level of support is this right here. Right here, we came to this level, bounced off of it, shot back up at 935. Okay. Then we pushed down we came back up, and then we rejected 9 EMA, and we pushed down again. Right? We pushed down again, and we came right back to this level and pushed back up. Okay? We came right back to this level and pushed back up. So what does that tell us immediately? What does this tell us? What should be going off in our brain? What should be going off in our brain is this. This is a strong level of support. Now, hypothetically speaking, say, for example, if I happen to go back here, I have not looked back here yet, so I could be wrong or I could be right. If I go back and look at this level that I just drew, this level was probably a level either pre-market, post-market, or yesterday as a strong support or resistance level. Let's see. Booyah. Here we go exactly. Right here. It was a strong level of support yesterday as well. Right here, strong level of support yesterday as well. Right here, strong level of support yesterday as well. Right here, strong level of resistance. That same level that we pushed down to today, right here and right here, yesterday was a strong level of support. Chris, how did you know that without looking at yesterday to see? Because it came to this level for a reason. And people bought in for a reason. This stuff does not happen by chance, everybody. It does not happen by chance. Everything that happens because it's based off of historical data and historical levels. Okay? So, right here. Now, what's the next? So, what does that tell us? It tells us this. If you happen to buy into a put, you should be getting out when it gets to this level right here because we know the buyers are right here. Also, what it tells us is this. What happened the last time it bounced off of this level? Hit this level, went up, came back to this level. It bounced up to what level? 478. It bounced up to 478. And it stopped right there, and it kept running overnight. Okay? Now, check this out. That's the first thing I want you to identify. So right here, I'm going to go to this right here, and I'm going to put a 1 right here. This is the first thing I want you to notice. Okay? I'm going to put first thing to notice. I think I spelled that wrong. Notice. I think that's right. Okay. Right there. That's the first thing I want you to notice. Second thing I want you to notice is this right here. Something happened off of this bounce up. Off of this bounce, off of this level, something happened. Chris, what happened? Right here. We bounced up and we came right here. Something happened. We came right there. We didn't bounce up and break this opening high that was right here. We didn't break this opening high, nor did we break this high right here. So, Chris, what are you saying? I'm saying, look what's happening right here. Do you guys see this? Look what's happening right here. We started off right here this morning at 7 o'clock this morning. That was a high. We pushed down, pushed down, pushed down. We bounced back up to right here. Next thing you know, we kind of pushed. Then we came right here again, hit right here again. Then we pushed all the way down here. came back up, pushed back down again, and then we pushed right back up here again, pushed down some, and then we pushed right back up here, and we're rejecting and pushing down again. Chris, what are you saying, Chris? What are you trying to tell us? What are you showing us? What I'm showing you is this. The market right now is going to start pushing down on this potential support level. Okay? This 470.63 is going to act as a strong support level. What we want to see if this 5-minute trend line area that we've hit multiple times since 7 o'clock this morning, will it eventually start to push down and put pressure to the downside on this 470 level? Okay? On this 470 level. Okay? All right. If we happen to break this level right here, that's a positive sign that the market is going to potentially go up, because we have not broken this level since we have not broken above this trend line since 7 o'clock this morning. Okay, but it's also telling us if the Netflix goes down, we're coming back down to this 470 level. So in other words, what we're saying is we understand that we either want to see a break of 470 to the downside for Netflix, a break of this 470, come back and retest. It fails the retest and boom, pushes down. Or we want to see a break of this trend line to the upside, going up here to tackle this level first, breaking this level, and then boom, coming to tackle this level. That's potential plays. But how you identify this is strictly by looking at this and saying, okay, first thing first, we came down to this level. This was a strong level about yesterday. Okay? Boom, strong level about yesterday. Okay? Fell down here, came back up, came to this trend line that's been here since 7 o'clock this morning. Now we put ourselves inside of another box. It's a trend line box, but it's another box, and we can kind of see which play we want to make. All right? So when you start identifying these things on all stocks, now you understand, and now you can enter in on certain plays. If I go to the 15-minute time frame, look at this story a little bit better. This is how it looks on the 15-minute time frame. Look how that look on the 15-minute time frame. Boom. Come back to it, push down, come back to it, push down, come back to it, push down, come back to it, push down. 15-minute time frame. What time is it, everybody? It's decision-making time. It's decision-making time right now on the 15-minute time frame. Stories align. Okay? Just small things that's going to help you in your in your trading. Okay? Small things that will help you in your trading. Just identifying these small things. What most people would have done was this. Most people would have saw this bounce off of the support, came back to it again, bounce off the support level, and as soon as they saw it come right here, they had been ready to enter into a trade. And now what they're stuck in is consolidation, and they're losing money in this consolidation instead of being patient and identifying what's next. Okay? Another thing that you can see that's next, we should be drawing support level right here as well. Chris, why should we be drawing a support level right here as well? Let's take a look at it. This stock on a 15-minute time frame came here, bounced off of it, came here, again, bounced off of it. If I go back in historical data, I probably will be able to see that this was the level of resting sometime in the past. Perfect right here again. After it broke above, it set right here for 15 minutes, 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 another 15, another 15, another 15, and it bounced off of it. All of this is based off of levels that we're finding, that we're looking at current day. These same levels that these stocks come to, bounce off of, come to again, they come to these levels for a reason. And the majority of the time when you're day trading, it's based off of the previous day's levels. That's why I drew the levels based off of it hitting right here. Then I went back here to confirm it. Yep, it confirms right here. And when it bounced off of this level the last time, what did it do? It shot up. So think about this for an example, everybody. Right here, yesterday, the level came right here. Boom, bounced off of it, shot up, came to this level right here, consolidated, bounced off of it, shot up, and went to this basically this 484 level. Today, what happened today, everybody? The stock fell down to this first level right here, bounced off of the first level, shot up, bounced back to this second level, and now we're sitting at the second level. So, two things can happen right now. Based off of historical, oh man, go back, Jack, go back. Look, based off historical data, what could possibly happen? Eventually, we can bounce off of this 475 level and break up and go up to 484 again based off of historical price action, historical data. Okay? Or what we can see is, and hold on, and why can we see that? Because we've seen it right here. Okay? We've seen it right here. Or what we can see is this. We can see another break and come back down to this level. But it's a strong possibility we will bounce off of this 475 level on Netflix and go break this trend line and go back up there and test 484 based off of previous price action. Everybody, once you start training your eye to see these things, you're going to start seeing your trading become easier and easier and easier. Okay, and take a look, everybody. What's happening right now in front of our face? What's happening? Right now in front of our eyes right now. Bounced off of this 475, and look what it's trying to do right now. It's trying to break above this trend line. If we break above this trend line, it's a possible opportunity to do what? Break up and go straight up to this 484. Man. Everybody, trading stock options is not easy. It's not easy at all. I'm telling you this, everybody. Trading stock options is not easy. It's not. It's hard. I'm telling you right now, it's hard. It's not easy. But if you put the work in, if you put the time in, this is something you can do every single day, excluding holidays and weekends, for the rest of your life. And during this journey of the rest of your life, sometimes you're going to have what? Sometimes you're going to be feeling like you're the greatest trader of all times, and sometimes you're going to feel like you're the worst trader of all times. It's going to happen. As long as you minimize the risk, maximize your profit, you can win. Everybody, we literally just broke down this stock. And look right before our eyes, right now, what is it doing? It's doing exactly what we said it was going to do. I literally said, hey, y'all, can I coach y'all right quick? Okay? Hey, y'all, can I coach you right quick? Now, keep in mind, we got to break above this trend line. I said, hey, y'all, can I coach you right quick? We had no levels on Netflix. And what I did was I went back and showed y'all this level, and I compared it with that level, came up here and seen that we came down here and bounced here twice in 15 minutes, bounced here twice in 15 minutes, came back and looked right here and saw, hey, we had buying pressure right here. Off of the buying pressure, we bounced, went to 484. And what are we expecting to potentially happen? Right there in front of our face, we're seeing bouncing, and we're seeing it's trying to push up. This is how you pay your gas bill. This is how you pay your light bill. This is how you pay your mortgage. This is how you pay your car payment. This is how you pay your students, your kids' tuition. This is how you do all these things, everybody, without using your paycheck, without relying on your paycheck. When your paycheck becomes something that comes directly to the bank, it's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing, everybody. Look at it. Look at it. This is beautiful. This is textbook. You learn this skill set, that you can do this skill set for the rest of your life. You wake up in the morning, you pull up your laptop, you sit down and actually study the market. I don't even have supply zones up. I don't have my demand zones up. I have none of that stuff up right now at all. None of that stuff is up. And I broke down Netflix, and it's doing exactly what we just said it was going to do. It's beautiful. Am I always right? Absolutely not. Am I wrong? A lot of times. Okay? I am. Okay? It's beautiful though, right? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm big on Netflix. And I think good. Look at that, everybody. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I said it's beautiful. We rolling right now, man. Would I enter? Great question. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for somebody to say it. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Would I enter right now? I'm not entering right now. The reason why I'm not entering right now because it's not a normal day for Netflix. Okay? Today is earnings for Netflix. Now, if this was a normal day for Netflix, darn right, I've been entered. I would have probably entered once I seen this hole and started to push up, I would have probably already entered, or I would have waited for it to break this trend line. One second, everybody. Okay, I got you, Kendra. I did not realize that. Let me send that to you now. Okay. Yes. So if this was a normal day and not an earnings day, I would enter once it breaks this trend line for the most part because this is a strong level of support. But since it's not earnings play, I'm not going to enter right now, and I honestly won't even make no trades. I'm probably just going to wait till the end of the day and enter in on my earnings play. Okay. But everybody, once again, if this is something I'm not gonna say if, right? And I'm gonna say this too. I used to always say this. I'm be completely honest. I used to always say trading is for everybody. That's wrong. Trading is not for everybody. I take that back. Okay. I used to always say trading is for everybody. Investing is for everybody. Okay. Investing is for everybody. Okay. But trading is not for everybody. There's a difference between investing and trading. Okay. What I tell people is this. Investing, you can invest trading stock options as well. So you can buy, like I say, 1-year contracts, 2-year contracts, let it do what it do. You can do that, right? Day trading is not for everybody. It's not. It's a skill set though. Once you learn that skill set, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So this is what I tell you. If you want to learn this, if you truly want to learn this, right, and you don't want to play around with it, do not get into the stock market without taking somebody's course. I don't care if it's my course, my trainings, or somebody else's trading. Take somebody's training. Okay, literally. Like, spend the money and do it. Okay. I tell anybody, if you took my mastermind, if you took the mastermind, the last mastermind, and it was the best $497 you spent, or if you spent $1,500, whichever one, for the self-paced course, if it was the best $497 you probably spent, and you learned a skill set, put a 1 in the chat. If you took the mastermind, you spent $497, put a 1 in the chat. If it was worth it, put a 1 in the chat. If I should charge more, put a 1 in the chat. I may jack up the price. I may raise the price. Okay, put a 1 in the chat as well. 330 to 330. Okay. So, but anyway, coming up August 14th. Well, this Sunday we're having a free masterclass as well. Free masterclass this Sunday, everybody. We having a stock options. We have a stock options and Airbnb masterclass coming up. Okay, this Sunday 7 p.m. Okay, this Sunday 7 p.m. All right, stock options and Airbnb masterclass. Make money trading stock options, investing in them Airbnb. Make money doing Airbnb, investing into the stock market. Okay, now if you want to participate in that challenge that we have come up, it's a 5-day challenge. It's only $97 for regular admission and $297 for VIP. Yes, only thing I use is Active Trader. I love Active Trader. I'm an Active Trader type of guy. Okay, I don't use anything else but Active Trader. Okay, if you want to join that challenge, the link is in the description box on this on YouTube, and I'm also about to post it in the thing, and I'll post it here on Zoom as well. But it's pretty cool though, with everybody being on Zoom today instead of just YouTube. It's pretty dope though. I like that. So right here, Yeah, that swab switch. I'm dreading that swab switch. I hope nothing changes, everybody. Uh, that's the link to join the upcoming challenge. If you're in the promised land, you do. If you're in the promised land of my promised land coaching program, you don't have to pay for it. You know you guys locked in and everything. But if you want to learn about Airbnb, I would highly recommend you take this challenge because Jay Dinkins is a beast with it. So you're going to learn everything you need to know about going into Airbnbs as far as not having to actually now on the sixth on not having to actually get a mortgage out on a place. For example, if there's an apartment complex that you see, you can go to that apartment complex and actually rent that apartment for Airbnb. Okay, so the links are in the chat. Are you explain the challenge for beginners like myself? Yes. So on the stock market aspect of the challenge, if you are a beginner, you definitely would want to take. Okay, you would definitely want to take the challenge as far as the 97 or the 297. Because with this challenge, what it's going to do is it's going to give you insight on, hey, is this something that I want to do? Like I started at the very beginning from a level of someone not knowing anything at all about stock options, okay, or about Airbnb. So Jay Dink started at the very beginning. Stock options, I started at the very beginning, okay, fresh, okay, with what is a stock market, that fresh, okay. So if that's something that you want to do, I would highly recommend you joining the challenge. The difference between regular admission and VIP. VIP, you get to ask questions. You get to ask questions to me and Jay Dinkins. VIP, regular admission, you do not get to ask us questions. Okay. Can you show an example? Can you show example trade of entering using active trader? So you want me to get into a trade right now using my active trader? Okay, and since you asked for it, let's do it. All right, everybody. He asked for it, I'm gonna do it. Or he or she, I'm not sure which one, but they asked for it, so I'm gonna do it. So everybody, I'm going to give you guys about 5 more minutes. I'm going to get into a trade. I'm gonna get into a trade, right? I'm gonna get into Netflix, right? I'm gonna get into Netflix. I'm gonna buy something on Netflix right quick. Just showing you guys how I use active trader. Y'all ready? If y'all want me to do that, put a 1 in the chat. If you want me to do it, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, if you want me to do it, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't want me to do it, don't put a 1 in the chat. So everybody that put a 1 in the chat, you want me to lose my money. You want me to just go in blindly in a stock and lose my money. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna do it just for y'all. Okay, let's go. All right, so first thing first is this. First thing first, iPapa. All right, let's go. First thing first, here we go. And I'm mad at everybody that put a 1 in the chat. I'm mad at you. Okay, don't talk to me for 30. I'm putting y'all on 30-day silence. All right. So first thing you do is you go to all products. Okay. You go to all products. What you're going to do is you have to select which contract you want to purchase. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to purchase a cheap contract because I don't want to spend real money just in case it goes the opposite way. I'm going to buy call contracts. So I'm going to come right here and spend about $200. Right. And I might just hold on to this thing too. All right. But I'm going to spend like $264. You find out which strike price you want to. You go over here to the axe price. Okay. Come right here to the axe price. And it is $2.64. You right click on it. You hit copy. Boom. Hit copy. You come over here to active trader. Now I'm going to get rid of this active trader right quick so I can start fresh for you so you can see it. So you see right now I do not have an active trader up. So I'm going to click on this box right here. And I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to highlight 2 boxes. I got one highlighted already. That's my chart. I'm going to come right here, highlight another one. Boom. Now it's up. And you see right here, this symbol box pops up. Okay, it's a symbol box right here that pops up. Okay, so you come in this box and you go to your keyboard. You hit Control V or Command V, depending on what you want. Control V if you want a regular laptop, and Command V if you're on a MacBook. And boom, now this pulls up for you. Okay, when this pulls up for you, what you can do is you come to this settings wheel. You hit that settings wheel. Come over here. I like to pull my quantity with buttons up. And I like to pull my auto send off and on up. Okay, then I hit OK. What that does is it allows me to be able to go through here and buy how many I want to buy, and hit auto send allows me to buy immediately. Okay, then I come over here to right here where it says customize, and I hit P/L, P/L, P&L open. What P&L open is, I hit add it over there, it shows me when I get into my trade, what's my profit and loss. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here, buy one contract, okay? If I hit buy market right now, it's gonna automatically try to buy in for me, okay? Automatically buy in at whatever price the contract is actually trading at. If I come over here to active trader and say, hey, I wanna buy in right here at the 246 level, what you're gonna see is right here, it shows over here on my screen, it shows a limit buy order. So basically means when the stock comes to this level right here, it's going to automatically buy in for me without me having to do anything. Okay? Without me having to do anything. All right? But if I was to do right now, go here and hit buy market, and I hit the auto, see if I hit buy market with auto send off, it does this. It actually, I have to confirm everything. But if I come right here and hit auto send and then hit buy market, boom, it brought me into this play. Immediately brought me into this play. So now I'm in this particular trade that fast. Okay, you look down here, you can see I got one contract, 2-day expiration date. I spent roughly around $266. So y'all just made me spend $266. And now y'all just made me lose $2. I'm down $2 right now. Everybody on here, please Zelle me $2 right now, $2.50. Okay. Now, say for example, I want to set a stop loss. This is the power. This is the power of that P&L open thing I did, right? Say I only want to lose $10. So I come right here and I set a stop loss at $10. So now you see the system has set a stop loss right here for me, and I'm only going to lose $10. I'm not going to lose anything more than roughly $10 or $11. That's a stop. Now I have my stop loss set. So once this particular P&L day gets to that negative $10, or once this mark price right here gets to $2.56, I'm going to lose to $10 for the day. Not bad, right? Now, say I take that off and say I want to sell immediately. I want to sell right now and get out my trade. I'm going to hit sell market. The bad thing about hitting sell market, you normally lose an extra $1 or $2 when you sell. Okay, so you see I'm down $7, $8 right now. So once I sell, I'm probably going to be down probably like $10. Watch this. Hit sell immediately. Boom, I lost $16. Okay, boom, lost $16. Because when you hit sell market, you normally lose a couple dollars more. That's trading. That's how you use active trader. Now take a look at this, everybody. Look at that. Look how this stock is still respecting this trend line. Beautiful thing. Okay. So there you have it. That's quick, fast, in a hurry. I talked so fast, I gave myself a headache, right? That's how you use active trader. Okay, that's how you use active trader. Okay, y'all good with that? Now I need everybody to send me $16 to my Zelle. Okay, everybody, if you're gonna send me $16 to my Zelle, put CYC in the chat. Put CYC in the chat. If you're gonna send me my $16 to my Zelle, put CYC in the chat. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you going to send me my $16. But no one put CYC in the chat. Got to be more careful. I got to find better friends. Cal going to send it to me. Appreciate you, Cal. Tammy going to send it to me. Okay? Appreciate it. I got to find better friends, man. Got to find better friends. But anyway, Deontay say my fault for that. You good. You good. I was just showing it to you. It wasn't $200. Not bad. Tammy say, what's the link? You mean the link for the challenge, Tammy? Once again, here's the link for the challenge. Where is the link for the challenge? Let me find it. Let me find it. 1 second. I thought I had put it in here, but I guess let me see. Boom. Did I put the link for the challenge in here? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh no, I put it over here. Aha. Taste the Soup. Anybody know that movie? What movie does that come from, anybody? Aha, Taste the Soup. Bet y'all don't know where it come from, huh? Bet y'all don't know where it come from. Everybody, that's the link right there for the exactly. Coming to America. You got to be a real Coming to America fan and really understand where it came from. You actually have to stay and watch the end of the movie to see where it says, aha, Taste the Soup. But anyway, If you want to join the upcoming challenge, everybody, and this is what I tell you, for $97 and for $297, VIP $297, regular admission $97. For that price point, you are going to learn the foundational things of the stock options, and you're going to learn everything you know about Airbnb. For that price point, it's definitely worth it. I wish back in the day somebody would have offered that to me so I could know. So I could have spent this. Somebody would talk me that for $97 or $297. But everybody, listen. I'm absolutely brand new. Should I get the mastermind? Is the challenge ongoing training? So, Deontay, for someone that's new, okay, this is what I'll tell you. The mastermind is going to be what you need if you want to solely focus on stock options. Okay, being as transparent as possible with you, everybody. If you want to solely focus on stock options, the mastermind, which is in October. Okay, but if you want to focus on the mastermind, if you want to focus on Airbnb and stock options, you can take the challenge. Okay, and then you can go and take the mastermind as well. Okay, it's totally up to you. And I tell everybody what you're doing is an investment in yourself. Okay, so total for you, Deontay, say for example, you take the challenge right now and you do the mastermind, you'll be spending total about $600, $700 investment in yourself to learn how to trade stock options. Something to think about. Okay, that's my honest assessment. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, yeah, take the challenge and take the mastermind. If you don't want to learn about Airbnb, don't take the challenge. Just sign up for the mastermind in October. But if you would want to learn about Airbnb as well, I would tell you for the price of $297 to learn about Airbnb and stock options, it's definitely worth it. Okay? All right, everybody, let me get up out of here. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Definitely right, Emery. Definitely right. Everybody, next Wednesday right here. This Sunday, free masterclass this Sunday. Once again, the masterclass last Sunday was crazy. I got so many messages. People talking about, Chris, all right, you got a replay of it. Can we do it again? Can we run it back? It's this Friday. This Sunday at 7 o'clock is the masterclass, free masterclass. August 14th is the next challenge, stock option and Airbnb challenge. And in October is the next mastermind. And after that, we're going to have one more mastermind. So we got 2 more masterminds for the year. And we're done with the masterminds, everybody. Listen, y'all have a good one as usual. All praise to the Most High. This was another edition of Wealth Wednesdays live trading. And this is going to be a doozy. If you're buying earnings, Netflix and Tesla, let's go. If not, let's go anyway. Everybody, y'all have a good one. All praise to the Most High. I'm gone. All right, now I'm gone.